Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Pool of Radiance. We're back in Civilized Flan. Just got done getting items identified at the first temple that you pass on your way in from the slums. Wanted to make sure we had enough platinum on us to get people trained. Unfortunately, although Gimli, who before we left Mantor's library had enough experience to be trained to the next level, I think, as a thief. Before we left the library, Teresa also had enough experience where she could have leveled up. And unfortunately, since the ghost of the librarian level drained her, she's back down just barely above the minimum for the level she was at. So, oh well. About the one good thing is that there are so many opportunities to gain experience in Pool of Radiance that typically clerics and mages will end up with enough experience points for at least one level up, maybe two, by the time they finish, beyond the level 6. That's the level cap here. But now let's go to the training hall first, get Gimli trained, and then we're going to go into the town hall where we should have rewards waiting for us for both the Puddle Plaza intel mission and clearing Mantor's library. No, we don't want a duel. No, we don't want another partner yet. Yeah. Now, I think... yeah. Gimli was able to level up to level 4 as a thief. So his experience, his hit points are being boosted up too, of course. Okay. Now, of course, the only problem is that the town hall's locked this time of night, so we're going to have to wait till morning. Which it is now. So, not so bad. I thought we were going to have to go to the inn for a while. There were an awful lot of books we found, so it'll be interesting to see. I mean, there's a reward for each little thing that you bring back from that. At your entry, the council clerk begins looking through a stack of papers. Before I can offer any commissions, I must see if you're due a current reward. There is a reward for clearing the library. Here's your reward. So that's just for clearing the library area. And that's some gold and platinum. We find these discourses valuable. Here is your reward. And we got a little experience for that. And some more platinum. The council will be amused by the descriptions. Here is your reward. And we got 75 experience. And 90 platinum. These maps should help us locate several legendary buildings. Here is your reward. You got 83 experience, 100 platinum. These histories contain much useful information. Here's your reward. 91 experience. And some more platinum. The records provide insights into much that was puzzling. Here is your reward. 100 experience. And some more platinum. This material is of small value. Here is your reward. That's probably for all the piddly stuff that we found. Oh, we got 1 gold. Your success at Poodle Plaza is noted. Here is your reward. We got 208 experience for that. And some more gold and platinum. Putting down the paper, she says, I must bring to your attention the following concerning Valhegan Graveyard. Undead from the graveyard have grown more dangerous than all of the other forces which confront us. I have been authorized to give you an enchanted weapon if you accept the commission to end the graveyard menace. Do you accept? You might as well accept now, even if you're not ready to go after Valhegan Graveyard yet. So, excellent. So we get 333 experience. You know, we haven't even done the job yet. Two-handed sword, +3 against undead. And those clerical scrolls are all restoration, which you probably will need. Actually, the last time I went through Pool of Radiance, I never did use those, but it's better to have them and not need them than to not have them and need them. Okay, she's overloaded. We're going to have her trade some of those potions to other party members. Right. Now, Pox has a Spatum +2. I think Elro here has a two-handed sword +1. Tell you what, we'll trade his two-handed sword +1 to Gimli. Now, I suspect the sword that's good against undead might have a lawful good alignment. So Pox can use it because she's lawful good, but other characters might take damage from it, so we'll have her give her Spatum +2, which is some sort of exotic polearm. I'd have to look at exactly what it looks like. Oh, well, of course. Yeah, she's good. Okay, and while we're here, let's just check real quick to see if anybody else has earned a promotion. Probably not. Well, that brings her back up to 7,439, although I think she was at 13,000 before this. Yeah, and the mages have to get up to 20,000 or so. But hey, every little bit helps. The clerk shuffles through her papers. On the matter of commission, she says, I can offer the following. A large group of thieves operates out of the old Kobold mansion. The council will pay to have them cleared out. Find the nomads and stop them from joining forces with our enemies. A large tribe of kobolds is being recruited by the enemy. Make sure they don't join the enemy forces. These are all the commissions currently available. And of course, there's still that thing about go visit Bishop Braccio. Now, the next area I'd like to clear would probably be the Cadorna Textile House. And the Textile House itself would not be so bad, but outside the Textile House there are undead. Level draining undead. I mean, not quite as bad as Volcanon Graveyard, but bad enough. Now, I think this is the main entrance to the Temple of Tyr. I think Bishop Braccio's office is this little room back here. So I think we're going to go in and have a chat right after we save. You're ushered into the bishop's study. Bishop Braccio speaks. Allow me to introduce Dirten, priest of Ilmar. He is bound to recover the temple which has been desecrated to Bane. Go with him across the river and help him to cleanse the temple. In payment, you may keep the hidden treasures. Will you accompany Dirten? Especially if he'll accompany us. We will get Skull Crusher when we get to Cadorna Textile House, but I think that should still leave us okay. So let's take a look at Dirten here. He's a lawful good cleric. He's got chainmail and a wooden holy symbol. We could maybe get him a shield. And some flask of oil. And he's level 5, which is one more than... Oh, okay. There's the tavern. Yeah, we'll buy Dirten a shield and some flask of oil at least. Of course, I just got done selling off a non-magical shield. I could have given him that. Oh well. We will want to keep Dirten in back so he didn't get killed off. And actually, we sold off a suit of chainmail that we'd gotten to pay for Gimli's training. You know what we might do? Might be to step outside, have somebody cast a detect magic, and then step back in to see if he's got magical chainmail already or not. Okay. Let's see, this is a general store? No. Okay. And we'll buy him a brass mirror and a bunch of flask of oil. Oh, yeah. And we'll have Teresa buy some more flasks of oil. Oh, no, she can't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, we'll have her cast Detect Magic real quick. Now, his stuff is all non-magical. Okay, so if we find any better armor or weapons for him, we might want to get those for him. And we also might want to figure out how Gimli can use that Manual of Bodily Health to get the Constitution boost. In fact, I might pause the recording to remind myself of how I did it the last time. Of course, we'll have to do that in an inn. Or basically any place that's safe to rest for an extended period of time. We can't rest right inside the shop like that. That's silly. And you know what? In fact, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the recording right now, and before I do anything else with that Manual of Bodily Health, I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. So, we'll be back in a bit. Okay, I think I figured out what I need to do with this. We've got this Manual of Bodily Health equipped. Ready it. Going to use it. So he's reading. And she's already rememorizing Detect Magic. Okay, and then we're going to rest. Instead of just resting for 4 hours and 15 minutes, we're going to rest for an entire day. Let's go ahead. No. Rest. Days. Increase. Rest. Okay, so you saw that message, Gimli starts to train. So now we need to rest again for 30 days. So we're going to increase. Okay, and hopefully this will work. Yeah, all dragon hummed Jeopardy music. I think I'll try the Pool of Radiance. think. Oh, champions of career. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, okay. Gimli is hardier. Okay, so we officially got a message. So let's take a look, and yeah, look, Constitution is now 20. So we should see that when he gets injured, he will heal at a faster rate than the rest of the party. So that'll be nice. And yes, Dirten, we've spent an entire month in the inn for only the same one platinum. That must have been one of those extended stay suites. Okay, but now you help us get past all those undead outside the Cadorna Textile House, and we'll help you rescue the temple that's been desecrated by Banites across the river. So I'm going to pause the recording again, and we'll make our way to the entrance to the Cadorna Textile House. So hang on. Okay, we're actually back in the southeast corner of the Podal Plaza area. We cut through one corner of Kuto's Well, along the north edge of Mantor's library, and then back through the next corner of Kuto's Well. So we'd avoid as much of the Kuto's Well area as possible, but yet I didn't want to enter the Cadorna Textile House Square from the east, because there are a lot of nasty random encounters, and I want to spend as little time dealing with the random encounters, or having to get past the random encounters, as I can manage. So right now, we need to move basically straight ahead. Oh, okay. And hopefully you spot a group of goblins. The monsters stand ready. The monsters prepare. We'll let you off this time. I don't know. I could have fought them, because that would have counted as one of the 10 random encounters to clear the Podal Plaza block, but I want to concentrate on the Cadorna Textile House for now. I'll show you where the entrance to that secret temple is on our way. See, down at the end of that alley? That's one of the entrances. This is another one here. The doors are supposed to be wizard locked, but you can usually bash them in. And basically it works just like a regular temple, and you can also rest freely if you don't specifically need to get a healing spell that only the temple has, or have them ID items for money, whatever. So, this way is probably the best of the entrances into the Cadorna Textile House block. And I think we're going to end this episode here, and in the next episode we will see if there's a sneaky way into the house proper that might avoid some of the surface level encounters. So we will see you then.